Hello and welcome back to RLCS Recap with your host Marky Two Butts. Today we're going over the fall major that happened a couple weekends ago. We're taking a look at all the 16 teams in the Swiss stage format that we're going to be doing for the last time this year in RLCS. Let's take a look and get into the round one matchups, as we are already into overtime of game number one between Team Falcons and Space Station Gaming. Minute 40 on the clock, and a nice beat comes into the middle, and LJ will dispatch that and give Space Station the 1-0 lead. So far, there's only one goal going in that game, as we have the major for lots of teams coming around from all over the world to compete in this. So we have the representatives of North America versus the Middle East and North African qualifiers in the Falcons. They take a 2-goal advantage in game number 2. Still lots of time on the clock to come back from this, as Space Station trying to go the other way. We'll get demoed there, and O'Callaghan will put that up to Trick, and he will put that in, make it a 3-0 game, as that looks a little bit more out of sight for Space Station as the time ticks down. Just over halfway left in this game. Still the pressure is on from Falcons. SSG able to beat the press a little bit, and a nice bump comes through, and that should be an easy put away, and it is off the back wall, back to himself. Double touch makes it look easy, but they are still down by 2, only 10 seconds remaining. It looks like this is going to be Team Falcons to win and tie this series up, as another demo coming through, just barely able to put him off enough to put that in, and we are tied at 1 apiece. As game number 3 starts off, looking for a shot on target, gets saved on the goal line, pushed away. Now Daniel's coming the other way. He's got no more boost to be able to flip reset into it, push it into the far corner. Someone's getting bullied into the net. As another demo comes through on the backside, but no one's playing defense for the time being, as Ocala is able to find that, and he's getting bumped into oblivion right now with no boost left. Apparently, Trick can only flick into that, and a nice infield pass from Daniel, and he's able to find a teammate, and that is 2-0 to SSG as they take game number 3. As is a Swiss stage, and then is best of 5s. We are playing in first teams to get 3 wins or 3 losses are going to be eliminated, and the goal is to get 3 wins to get out and get into playoffs for this major. SSG take a 1-0 lead. Team Falcons with a nice passing play come right back straight away and tie this game up. Only a minute remaining. So Khaled, 50, bumps the player from behind too, no more boost, flips it, leaves it for a teammate. Ball pops out favorably to Trick, he's up in the air, and he leaves it just for, I believe that was Ahmed, who flipped into that with just enough boost, only had a couple in the tank. And right off the kickoff, game number 5, we are into it straight away. Ball played out dangerously in front of SSG's goal. Played out again, and first one to get there will be a Team Falcons player, as it makes it 1-0. Just in the beginning of the game, though, still lots of time. Arsenal play that into the middle. LJ there for the put away, and makes it a tie game. It's Arsenal now. An air dribble to the corner, lets it go down. He beats a player with a 50 and puts it right in as well. Didn't get either the ball or the player defending. That is some nice trickery from him, as it is 2-1 down. Nice double touch from Daniel, cuts out that pass right in front of the Team Falcons goal, makes it 3-1 game. Trick going back in his own side of the field. Oh, and he gets taken away from him, pushed across the net, and will be capitalized on by Space Station player. As Team Falcons on the pressure now, as they need some goals, and they need a lot quickly. There's a nice goal line save, puts that off the post. Oh, and he just can't get back to it, and will be put in. Unfortunate, but a nice save. Pushed it off the post onto the corner, I believe, and out, as they score a third, but that will be it, and SSG will win 3-2 with a 4-3 win in the last game, as we are still in round number 1, looking at version 1 versus Quadrant, as Quadrant from EU is a EU versus NA matchup, as version 1 take a 1-0 lead. Still 30 seconds remaining. East go to the back wall. Anyone there for the put away? Yes, there is, as we are heading into overtime. Torment with a nice 50, plays it into the corner. Leading wave of the first one to it, try to dump it down. Locked out. Com on the sidewall. Torment comes through. Can he able get a touch to it? He doesn't need to, because he leaves it for Com. We'll put that in. to the bottom of the goal in version 1, take a 1-0 lead on the series. Ball played back into the middle, really wave in the backfield, push that back, cash to the back wall, and he's able to put it by 2 players. He makes that look easy in quadrant. 1-0 lead, still 40 seconds remain. Calm, push that to the back corner. As a nice shot comes through from him. For some chaos in front of quadrant's box. Only 20 seconds remain. Ball pushed away to half field. Cash picks up full boost. Gets to the ball. Starting to air dribble with that. Oh, and that pinches in, I believe, off a defender. Then went super fast off the post and in. This quadrant will tie the series up at 1 apiece. Lane Wave will dump that one down. Can he find the put away? No, he can't. As a nice block comes in. Rayleigh Wave able to push out the next defender, who was going to be in great position to save that ball, I presume, and will give quadrant the lead. So Rayleigh Wave going over the last defender, and he puts it to the back post and in. So it's 2-0 now. Beast mode, can't quite find it. Torment going up for it as well. Double commit comes through and calms the first one to it. As East go ahead, no more boost, and version 1 will cut the lead into 1. It's really in wave. Going into the corner for some boost. Version 1 still trying to play pressure here as the ball half field. Beast one couldn't get back to it. Pinches it on the ground, and he goes to the left of the defenders. Everyone thought he was going to go ahead try to maybe flick it in the air if he got the flipper set off that, but he did not use it if he had it. I'm not entirely sure he did. And another block off the attempted clearance, and that is 3-2 to version 1, as that is game number 4 now. Com plays it to the back wall. Torment's coming up as a third man, and he's able to find the shot that gives them the lead. Only 30 seconds remaining in quadrant, trying to find one here. They need it badly. They don't want to go out in round number 1, but the last nail in the coffin will come through as all the teams other than Moist, as they upset FaZe 3-1, but all the rest of the teams that are higher seeded did end up winning, as we are into round number 2. Moist versus the club in the high matches, as they're both 1-0 now, and tie game going into the overtime period. Astro trying to play that back for Rise, able to dump it down. No one in goal, and Joyo will finish that one up. Moist take 1-0 lead here. Lost trying to play that to the back wall. Can't go and find it, but third man comes, and Astro Mick able to put it away for the club's first goal in this game. Only a minute remains now. Lost playing that over to Bems. Can't quite find him. Astro Mick's coming through, and he's able to beat the opponent to the ball and put that in, as club will take a 2-0 win in that game. Rise plays the ball a little bit too far away from his Lost, able to get to it first, but Astro will collect his Lost, can't quite keep the ball on, and that's saved off target right now, but Moist still applying a lot of pressure in this game. He's played off the back wall twice and just put away right underneath the defender on the goal line. So Moist take a 2-0 lead. This game, Lost trying to air dribble, and a bump comes through in the backfield from behind. The last defender didn't see it coming. And Moist will win that game 3-0. So into game number 4. After the kickoff, Astral down to Rise, and he doesn't even need to move, just catches the ball very cleanly. Defender misses, and he puts that into the goal. That is 1-0. Rise will try to dump that one down. Doesn't exactly hit it great. As Lost will put that off the back wall. Joe can't find it, and Bems is there for the put away. There's ones apiece. Into overtime we go. Bems to the sidewall, pinches it to the back post, and Lost is there, as that is a nice pinch to put it straight, thread the needle through 2 defenders, and tie this game up. Going into game number 5 we are. It's a nice save off the goal line, but Joyo's still there. Air dribble into the corner and can't quite be saved. It's a nice save in the beginning and a nice attempt for a clearance. Can't quite find it. This ball dumped back down from Joyo over to Rise. Will just flick that over the last defender ever so calmly. Makes it look easy. Rise again on it. Yes, he's going to be able to find that off the back wall to himself. Puts it in. That is 3-0. Only 20 seconds remain. Looks like it's Moist game to win over the team from South America. That is 4-0. Right off the kickoff too. 10 seconds left. And he just misses a little bit, so that's 4-1. But Moist will win it at the end as we are into the low matches. G2 versus Power. It's going to North America versus Oceania. And Power takes a 1-0 lead as another demo comes through, and they'll come off Torsos at the end. That is a 2-0 lead. G2 trying to get something back, but a nice save off the line will deny them. They are still applying the pressure here. Amphis able to try to put it past one. Can't quite find it. Torsos will continue with it and play it into the middle, and that is 3-0 for Power. The ball, and it just missed a little bit, and saved off the goal. Was going bar down. I don't think that was going in, but pushed it off to the side at least. As the ball will drop down in front of G2's net, and Power take a 4-0 lead. So far as G2 not going the way they had planned in this second round. So they looking like they're going to lose this first game by quite a bit as they get 1 goal back to start. Maybe something here in this game number 2. Nice momentum builder to score some more goals, but a nice air bump able to push the G2 defender away and give Power a 1-0 lead. Well played at half field, missed by Power player. J-Neps to the back wall, pushed away. Chicago's there for the putback though, as they are able to tie this one up. This is ones apiece. Fever push that to the corner, gets demoed on the way there. There's also push that over to Amphis, plays it into the middle. Fever there, plays it back to Amphis as they go all the way down the field just like that. Makes it look easy. 2-1 as we are into overtime of game number 3. G2 need a goal here to keep their hopes alive of not going 0-2 as Fever finds the net, and he's able to push that one through as G2 and Quadrant both lose and will be part of the lower matches in round number 3 as we move on to Team Liquid versus FaZe Clan in the round 3 mid matches. Team Liquid 1-0 up so far as another ball played to Sypical, and his FaZe Clan able to tie this game back up. Still a minute remaining, lots of time left. Sypical finds the ball with a nice 50, leaves it for First Killer, and Astromech dunks on him. Can he get back to it first? Yes, he kind of missed there, and a nice 50 by a Tau will give them the lead back. 30 seconds remaining. This ball played up by Chronic, and he's able to push that through the defender on the line. Doesn't care about that as Team Liquid take the 3-1 win in the end, just off the kickoff of game number 2, and FaZe Clan will find the one and only goal coming just seconds in to game number 2 as we are already on to game number 3. Oski going up to the back wall, no one challenging him. 2 players commit, doesn't quite find it, and Oski tries to push that back into the middle. Atao still back into the corner, wins a nice 50, and will be favored in that shot on goal as Team Liquid take the next game with a 1-0 win. So we're into game number 4. Chronic able to air dribble that one into the net for free, it seemed. As FaZe Clan try to come back with a nice save off the goal line. Their demo comes through, missed the back wall, got not a lot of boost, can't quite find the corner, but First Killer's there for the put away. He will bail him out. That still lots of time remaining. A nice pass from almost the halfway field, plays that straight down to a teammate. FaZe Clan turning it around. 2-1 now. As the ball played through to First Killer, and he's able to find the nice angle for the shot. I don't know how that even went in. So it is 3-1 now. Tau will push that through and get by the defense. So now it's 2-3. Just a minute remaining. First Killer all alone though, and he makes that 4-2. As another one saved off the line by Mist. Going the other way now. Can't quite be stopped. And first killer will play that in the air as FaZe Clan will win this game 5-2. So we are into game number 5. Only 28 seconds remaining. I'm going to take all. Chronic plays it to the goal, blocked by Sipical. First killer down, trying to find Sipical as a couple people commit for that, and it misses there, and he's able to find the winner as FaZe Clan will win and go to 2-1. As we are still in round number 3, version 1 versus Oxygen. The high matches both 2-0 right now, as Oxygen take the 1-0 lead in game number 1 and win game number 1. They're leading the series. Second game, ball played back into the middle, and it will be put away very easily by Oxygen. So the ball still on version 1's half. They're able to finally dump it out. Zioras couldn't quite keep the ball in. Ali try to play that out, but he can't quite find any way. That we push straight back into the goal by a version 1 player. So Archie played that to the back wall. Players on the line. They fumble the ball a little bit, and I think those Zioras will capitalize. They're winning 2-1, just seconds remaining. Torment trying to keep this ball alive, able to do so. Could he get back to it? Just enough boost. Yes, he can. Play it off the corner. Still able. Calm. Yes, he flicks into it as no one's in the goal, and will tie this game up at 2s apiece just off the beginning, but it will be just too little too late as 6 seconds into overtime. Oxygen take the win off the North American team. So it is EU versus NA. And EU is winning right now. It's a nice redirect. We'll find that goal. Wow, that's quite the redirect on from Oxygen. As another shot comes through and can't quite be saved. It's too powerful in the end. 2-0. Still 2 minutes remaining for version 1 to start this reverse sweep. Beat someone trying to find it. Can't quite get it there. Ball played back to half field. Another ball dumped down. Archie fumbles the pass a little bit and will give version 1 a goal. Cut this lead into half. Ball still coming down to version 1's side. That was played off the post and back off the defender, and that is unfortunate as Carmen Corp also win 3-0 against Moist. And James Cheese and Kansas City Pioneers will be the 2 teams that will bow out as 0-3 in this major, as we're into the round number 4, looking at Moist versus Team Secret in the high matches. They're both 2-1 currently. Win will advance them into the quarterfinals of playoffs. The ball played off over everybody, and Joya will finish it up as Moist take a 1-0 lead in this second game as Team Secret won the first game 1-0. Played it by a second one. Astral gets cut out too, and he goes by all 3 of them. Sad, making that look very quick, very easy. Couple touches on the ball and puts it into the goal. The ball popped out into the middle over Team Secret's goal. A demo on the backfield, and a nice 50 will leave that perfectly for Rise. It was barred down and maybe in off the defender, but it would have been a favorable position for Moist regardless, I believe. And played almost a save off the goal line, but can't quite make it complete as the 2s. We are into overtime. Played just over Team Secret's box. Cleared out for the time being. Rise to the back post. KV1 can only push that straight into the wheels of a Moist player, and they will get their first win of the series. As the ball played, and KV1's there for the put away. It is 1-0 with only seconds remaining in this match. Sad, looking for another one and can't be saved, so that is 2-0 to Team Secret. As they Rise and blocks one right off the clearance, but going the other way just immediately as a couple of 50s go Team Secret's way. They're able to find that 1-0 win or goal. Ball played out, and Sad will be there for the put away as they win 3-1 in version 1, and Genji also winning 3-0 in their high matches as we are into round number 5, looking at Moist versus G2. One of these teams will be advancing, one of these will be going home now. As it is 1-0 to Moist, and another shot comes through, and a nice save, but can't be stopped for long. It's just into overtime we go. It's a nice play from Rise, able to find that angle, and Moist take a 1-0 lead here. There's lots of time still left for G2 in this game. Chicago to the sidewall. Plays it into the middle, and Atomic is there for the put away. Right off the kickoff, they get another one. Just like that, 1 becomes 2. Off the kickoff of this, Atomic playing that into the middle, trying to find a teammate. He's able to do so, and JNaps, I believe that was, makes it a 3-0 game as they got their scoring tires on right now. As another one comes through off the ceiling, gets to it first, and makes it 4-0 to G2. Atomic off the crossbar and played in by a defender. That's unfortunate. As it is 5-0, 30 seconds remaining. Moist gonna want to forget this game real quick. Pass to Joyo, is able to find 1 as a consolation, but that is all. As 15 seconds into game number 3, we are all tied up. Astro plays that into the middle, blocked nicely as JNaps on the other side cherry picking, is able to push that off of the sidewall and the back wall and push it, hits him back into it as well, and gets the goal. Astro with a 1-on-1 is able to flick it over 1. JNaps trying to come, and he can't quite find it as it is 1 apiece. Only seconds remaining. A nice double comes through. Jojo trying to flick into that, can't quite find it. JNaps plays it up to Atomic. He's got time and space, gets there, and he keeps it on his car. I was waiting for the flipper set to come through, but I don't think he got it, so the only thing he could do is try to land and carry the ball, and he's able to do just that as G2 take a 2-1 victory just as the dying seconds come through. And G2 take a 1-0 lead in game number 4, trying to close this game out. As Joyo leave that to Rise. Astral's there, and it will go in right off the kickoff. Rise gets to it first, wins another 50 for Joyo. Can he flick into it, beat him 1v1? Yes, he can, as we are into game number 5 here to see which teams will be moving on. Joyo up in the air. Ball still in a dangerous position. JNaps able to get to it first, plays to the back wall. And it popped out for Chicago and saved off the goal line, but Chicago flicking into the ball will keep going and would put it in for 1-0 lead. And then Moist able to tie that up straight away, it appears. Still lots of time left in this game. Chicago flicks it up in there to Atomic. Can't quite find it. As Chicago had no more boost, trying to do something though to mess up Astro. His next teammate came up, can't quite find it. Moist will take the lead 2-1. Atomic to the ceiling. Got the flipper set, not a lot of boost, but it falls nicely for our teammate, and G2 will tie this up. Astro, lots of time and space, able to get the flipper set. So it's just a bit of boost. Atomic already just forces his way through. So that is 3-2 for Moist. That's a nice passing play from Rise to Astral, and Moist will win 3-2. FaZe Clan also advancing, and Team Liquid also going to advance 3-2 against Power. As we look at the 8 teams that made it out of the 16, we have Carmine, Oxygen going at 3-0, Gen G and Team Secret, Version 1, Team Liquid, FaZe, and Moist will be the 8th and final team to advance to playoffs that we're going to be taking a look at in the next video, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.